After witnessing his deal with Theo, Seo-jun snickers, thinking that the tower manager isn't threatening him anymore, but instead making a rather pitiful request. Feeling somewhat sorry for the manager, Seo-jun decides to give some of his tomatoes to fulfill the quest. He hands over the tomatoes and the tower master gratefully accepts them, even thanking Seo-jun. Taken aback, Seo-jun smugly states that it was satisfying to see the manager express gratitude, but he suddenly realizes he acted submissively just now. Upon recognizing this, V becomes dejected, and he doesn't notice the husband rabbit sipping coffee calmly behind him. Elsewhere, in another floor of the tower, a goblin sets a drink on the table. The goblin is revealed to be Scarum, the one who scammed Theo. Scarum is irritated that the pushover cat hasn't returned yet, and his friend asks if he's referring to Theo, who purchased his items last time. Another friend admires Scarum's cunning for selling low-quality items by deceiving the cat and expresses a desire to learn similar tricks. One of them then asks Scarum why he's looking for Theo. Scarum begins to explain his reasons. He says that the cat spent all his money to buy items from him, and he's worried because the cat hasn't returned, even after a considerable amount of time. He argues that by now Theo should be back to complain that he couldn't sell the items. His friend asks him if he's genuinely worried and what he would do if Theo did return. Scarum replies that, as a good guy, he wouldn't be able to pretend not to see Theo. He would buy the cat a glass of milk, inform him about a big opportunity, and then lend him some money to take advantage of the opportunity. The other goblins are surprised, but then Scarum discloses his true plan. He mentions that the poor cat would have to work very hard to repay the loan he would take from him at a high interest rate. He predicts that Theo will be unable to repay the debt or the ever-increasing interests. Then, Scarum makes a menacing expression, stating that Theo would become his slave until his death. In the end, the other goblins praise Scarum as a genius. One of them suggests that he should find Theo as soon as possible, as it's not easy to find such a pushover. But Scarum laughs confidently, replying that they still have plenty of time. He advises his friends not to chase their prey recklessly, impressing the other goblins with his carefree attitude. Scarum then suggests that they should check today's wandering merchant sales ranking. The other goblin also comments that it's about time for it to be updated. They open the information windows in front of them, which display the ranks of wandering merchants according to their sales. Scarum sees that he has reached the 999th rank and is pleased to finally make it into the top 1,000. His friends are amazed to see him in the top 1,000 as they aren't even ranked yet. Scarum laughs inwardly, believing that it was worth selling those items to the naive cat. But what he saw next left him bewildered. He saw Theo ranked 982nd, and the other goblins began whispering, "Isn't that the cat we were just talking about?" Suddenly, Scarum screamed and slammed his hand on the table, demanding to know how Theo had achieved such a high rank in such a short time. The scene then shifted, revealing Theo's return to Seo-jun. Seo-jun shouted at Theo, asking where he had been for so many days. Theo, with a panicked expression, apologized and promised that even if he sold out next time, he wouldn't play on other floors. Seo-jun, shocked, asked for how many days Theo had been playing, to which Theo replied, 4 days. But Seo-jun is surprised by something else. He'd assumed that it would take a few days to sell everything, but Theo returned to the cave within 14 days. Considering the 10-day trip and 4 days of playing around, Seo-jun realizes that Theo must have sold out as soon as he reached the 30th floor. Seo-jun places his hand on Theo's shoulder, making a scary and menacing face. He tells Theo to reveal all the details if he doesn't want to see Seo-jun's wrathful side. The cat is too terrified to do anything else, so he tells Seo-jun and the rabbits everything that happened. Seo-jun asks if the hunters really bought everything after just a little bit of talking. He's in disbelief, but Theo exclaims that it was exactly as he said. He hands over the bag containing 50 tower coins to Seo-jun, who verifies them properly. He then addresses Theo as the cat merchant employee, commending his good work. Seo-jun also gives